So in this video, I just want to share with you some reasons to not feel like your life is over when life feels like it's not going anywhere. And this happens for a lot of people, where they go through periods of ruts and periods in life where like nothing's really changing, nothing's really happening. And even though you might be consistent, working hard, you're still not seeing any of the results that come from the hard work. Like, you still feel like the same person, you still look like the same person, you still don't have it. I don't know what else to describe. You don't have it. That thing that successful people seem to have, but you just don't have it yet. And to start, I just want to say, like, you're not supposed to have it all figured out yet. We expect 18-year-olds to literally go into thousands of dollars in debt to choose an education that they might not even use in the future. And we just expect them to know what they want at such a young age, when that can rapidly change. So if society says something like that, why should we really take it seriously when it says that we have to do this by X age, or we have to be this by X age? Like, men might think by age 30 you need to have it all figured out, which is like, no. There are people who have found their life's work at ages like 40, 50, and 60. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out so early. And for the few people that do have it figured out, and then they tell you that you need to have it figured out just like they did, well, you're not them. You can't be them. And it's not like they're special, but like, they knew what they wanted. They found it early on. So don't really take it too seriously when people tell you that you need to have life figured out, because life is complicated, and most people, if not everybody, is still figuring it out. And people only say this because they want you to like look up to them and respect them, but you don't need to. You can do that without subscribing to every single thing that comes out of their mouth. So what I want you to do instead of trying to figure out your life's purpose or figure it all out, what you should do instead is focus on what you can do, not what you haven't done yet. So to focus on what you can do, keep being consistent, keep doing things that you are doing, keep building, keep working hard, keep working out, keep working on business, keep socializing and meeting people and talking to people, and keep taking care of your health. Those are like the big things that you need to keep doing. And that doesn't mean you never take a break. You can take breaks. You can take a week, 2 weeks, a month, but eventually you should get back into the work and the habits and doing things to set up your future life for, like, just making your future life better. And I tell you to focus on this because it's something that we can all do as the time passes. Like, the time does not care. It'll keep ticking on, and whether or not we've changed is a result of what we did during that time. And it's not like we have to spend all of our time working hard and being productive and going to the gym. What we can do is just allocate a little bit of that time to a habit that builds our future. And in the meantime, we can then spend the rest of our time enjoying ourselves, enjoying our lives, because life is meant to be enjoyed. One more thing you should do is focus on doing things for intrinsic pleasure rather than just external results and rewards. So do things because you like them, not just because they will get you to where you want to be. So, for example, this YouTube channel. If this YouTube channel never hits like 1,000 subscribers and it never pops off and people never see my videos in all of my years of life, I think I'll be fine with that, because, like, obviously I do want to have this channel grow and for people to see this content, but I'll be fine with that because intrinsically I enjoy speaking to a camera and talking to basically myself. Like, I'm talking to myself here because there's just a camera in front of me, but it's like I do this naturally anyways. Like, I talk to myself naturally, I voice my thoughts out loud I voice my thoughts out loud to myself, to explain to myself and stuff. And it just feels natural to me. And uploading this on camera isn't much harder, isn't much more difficult. And if anything, this gives me time to reflect and to really think about what I want to do in life. And that's nice. I don't think that's wasted time, and this brings me intrinsic pleasure, intrinsic joy. Like, I would do this even if I wasn't getting paid, because I'm not getting paid right now. But yeah, so you should do things that bring you intrinsic pleasure, even if you don't get the result. So when you do things for intrinsic pleasure, not just for the external result, you don't feel like your time was wasted because you actually enjoyed the time that you spent doing the thing. And you get the best of both worlds, because if you don't succeed, you still enjoyed the time you spent, and if you do succeed, well, you succeeded, and now you can do something that you enjoy doing for a living, which is awesome. That's literally the dream for basically everybody. So yeah, that's my advice for somebody who doesn't know what to do with their life right now and feels like life isn't going anywhere and it's just going in circles and there's making no progress. Just keep doing the habits that will build your future, and do things for intrinsic pleasure, and don't focus too much on what society says you need to be. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.